Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so a lot of people often say that this channel is overly focused on bad and negative things, and you know I'm not objective with Kabam and things like that. But I always like to say that I just try to keep my both feet on the ground and approach everything as pragmatically as I can, and evaluate if something's good, something's bad, because often good things on the surface may appear to be bad, and often bad things on the surface may appear to be good as well. And I just like to kind of dive deeper into all of those bits of news and cover a lot of it. Either way, this time, I think it's just a unanimously kind of like a positive post here, something that I did not expect to be making today about Kabam, and that is about the recent ban wave, where apparently they have banned 915 accounts and another 2,500 accounts. So like 3,000 account ban wave, which is definitely a fairly substantial size. And it's looking promising. Hopefully they will keep doing this in the future and be extremely vigilant. I do understand that this involves a lot of also manual process, but let's break down the post. What is it about? And then comment on it. So over the years, we have evolved the ways which we find and action those who use the third-party softwares or unintended methods or to gain advantage and unbalance the contest. This is all done behind the scenes, and players don't usually get much insight into it. So today they want to give us a bit more insight. So today we actioned 915 account bans basically for cheating throughout this week. This is an ongoing process that we take every week. Good. Okay, good to have a number at it as well, and glad to know that it's happening. More importantly, today we also took action on 2,515 accounts that we have found to be cheating and botting in arenas in the last 6 months. We suspect the number of these accounts are being spun up and maintained for upcoming gifting event 100%, and were used by those that wanted to circumvent our terms of service. We also now know that some of these accounts placed high enough in arena rankings to have bumped some summoners that played legitimately from top ranks. To those summoners, we want to apologize and ensure that we will make this right. This is going to be a long manual process, so we ask for your patience and understanding. In the first quarter of 2022, January to March, we will be finding all summoners that were bumped from top 100 to top 500 of the arena due to these accounts, and we will be granting these summoners with the rewards that they should have earned. And then there's a reminder that don't use third-party softwares. So good, it's definitely progress, and this would actually be like the first time ever when they actually do something like that, like a comprehensive reimbursement of rewards that people missed out in arena due to this. I believe I should probably end up getting a 6-star champion also because of it, because my last ever 6-star grind that I did was for 6-star Odin in basic arena, and I missed by 1 or 2 spots. So perhaps, who knows, at some point I'm going to find a 6-star Odin in my mailbox as well. But all of this happening and the arena score cutoffs going as high as they have been, it's pretty much the reason why I don't grind anymore either. Now, I have been struggling with some personal things as well, but this score, by the way, is wrong. Craven going for like 180 million, Icarus going for 174 million, and Null went for 195 million. I just don't grind anymore. The highest I personally ever put up for was Hercules. I grinded in round 1 and I did 180 million, which would not have basically given me Null, which would not have been enough for Craven, I believe, even. And that grind for Hercules that I did, 182 million, was 3 days of real torture. For 3 days, pretty much only thing that I did, I was grinding. I started refreshing, for periods of time in day 1, and I think in the last day I woke up at around 6 a.m. my time, and that's all I did the entire day. Grinded for like till 6 p.m. refreshing or going through my rounds and stuff like that. Now, obviously, since I have done that, I have gotten some more champions, so I could potentially put up a bit higher score. But it is a really, really hard thing to do, to put up these insane scores to a point where, yeah, I just don't feel as committed to the game anymore to do it in the first place. And the second thing is that obviously all of this makes it a lot less attractive as well, knowing that the scores are inflated, knowing that you're competing with a ton of bots or whatever. And it's going to be extremely interesting to see the impact of this. But I definitely wanted to make sure that we celebrate the good things. And I can make a video yesterday, for instance, bashing into Kabam for one thing or another. But I also want to say that, you know, this is good work, good job. And I'm happy to see this. Again, on a personal level, for me, I'm going to take a look at what kind of impact this have had and will have on the 6-star grind. Maybe at some point I can restart grinding for some champions again, especially if the cutoffs go down some, you know, margin. And another thing, that for the first time ever, we are getting people reimbursed, those who missed out due to all of these shenanigans. And I'm definitely glad about that. Now, I'm sure that there are going to be some people immediately jumping in comment section and, you know, making comments about me and stuff like that. And I am fully well aware, and I have never hidden that I have not always made the best choices in my past either. But that does not mean that I support any of this activity that's described here in any capacity. I really don't. And I am glad to see Kabam working harder to put an end to it and to try and clean up as much as they can. I genuinely hope that they put in even more effort to not have to do this once in 6 months, to have these cleanups and reimbursements every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and just legitimately hire people whose sole purpose in the company is to fight against it and to work against it. I do strongly believe that we, each and every single one of us, are accountable for our own actions. And that includes Kabam. And had Kabam been more proactive and dedicated more resources and more effort to weeding out all the third-party softwares, all of the other unscrupulous things that have been going on in this game, we would have a better game by now. So I am glad to see, at least on the face surface, it is happening. I am hoping that it will carry on happening. Hope that I catch vast majority, if not every single player who does these types of things. And hopefully we get much more realistic version of our game when it comes to arena cutoffs and, well, pretty much everything else. So here we are. I don't have any other hidden agenda, motive, or anything else. Just wanted to say that I think Kabam has done a good job. I'm definitely impressed with the fact that they are actually going to be, you know, sending out rewards for people who missed out on these champions. And it's a very positive thing to note. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about